Your dog has been trying to tell you something every single day. And the moment you understand what it is, you will never look at your dog the same way again. Most owners believe they are doing everything right, and in many ways they are. But there is a gap, often a silent one, between what a dog genuinely needs and what they are actually receiving. And that gap is quietly working against the bond your dog is trying so hard to build with you. Stay until the end, because the last point is the one that changes everything. 1. Greet your dog before you do anything else in the morning. And it sounds so simple that most people will move past it without a second thought. But if you take only one thing from this entire video, make it this one. The first 5 minutes of your morning are shaping your dog's entire emotional reality for the rest of the day. Not their food, not their walk, not their toys. Those first 5 minutes. Dogs are pack animals. That is not a metaphor or a way to make them sound more interesting. It is a biological truth built into their DNA over 15,000 years of living alongside us. Their brains are wired to orient around a social anchor. In the wild, that anchor was the group. The owner is the central figure. In your home, that anchor is you. And the moment you wake up and reach for your phone before you reach for your dog. The signal says, "You are not my priority." A study published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science found that dogs who receive consistent morning social interaction from their owners show measurably lower baseline cortisol levels throughout the day. Lower stress, a more settled nervous system. All from something that takes 30 seconds. You do not need to make it elaborate. Just wake up, find their eyes, and say their name with warmth. Max. Let them greet you the way they want to greet you. Let that moment be theirs. Because here is what is actually happening when you do that. Your dog has been waiting while you were asleep. Their entire world was paused. You are the main event of their existence. And when you acknowledge them first, before the coffee, before the phone, before anything else, their brain registers something no treat and no toy can replicate. It registers, "I matter here." And a dog who believes they matter is a completely different animal to a dog who is not sure. 2. Let your dog sniff for as long as they need to. How many times have you tugged the lead on a walk because your dog stopped to smell something for the 10th time in 2 minutes? Come on, let's get going already. Almost every owner has done this, and almost every owner has no idea what they just took away from their dog. A dog's nose contains up to 300 million olfactory receptors. Humans have around 6 million. The part of a dog's brain dedicated to analyzing smells is proportionally 40 times larger than the equivalent part in a human brain. When your dog stops and sniffs a patch of grass for 60 seconds, they are not wasting time. They are reading. Which animals have been here, how long ago, whether they were stressed, whether they were healthy. Every smell is a paragraph, every surface is a page. Your neighborhood is a novel your dog has been trying to finish for years. And every time you pull them away, you are slamming the book shut mid-sentence. A study published in Applied Animal Cognition found that dogs allowed to engage in extended sniffing sessions during walks showed significantly higher levels of optimism in subsequent behavioral tests compared to dogs who walked the same distance but were not allowed to sniff freely. Optimism. Not just lower stress, optimism. The way your dog is allowed to use their nose affects how they see the world. 20 minutes of genuine sniffing does more for your dog's mental health than an hour of pure physical exercise. And when you stop pulling and start following, something shifts between you. Your dog begins to trust that being with you means their needs matter. That trust is the currency everything else in this video is built on. 3. Learn the difference between your calm voice and your distracted one. Do you talk to your dog throughout the day? Do you say their name just because you feel like it? Oh, Leo. Greet them when you come home. Setting down the mug. Closing the drawer gently. If you do, you are doing something far more powerful than you realize. A 2022 study from researchers in Budapest used brain imaging technology to measure how dogs responded to their owner's voice. What they found is one of the most remarkable discoveries in the field of animal cognition.
Buddy.
Buddy. Friend. They process the emotional tone of that voice in the same hemisphere of the brain that humans use to process emotional communication. Your dog's brain has developed a dedicated system for reading how you speak to them. When owners used a warm, slightly higher-pitched tone, the kind of voice most people naturally use with someone they love, dogs showed immediate physiological signs of relaxation. Heart rate dropped, muscles released tension, eyes softened. When the same owner spoke in a flat, distracted tone, the dog's nervous system stayed alert. Come, yeah, wait. I saw this cool thing today, I thought you'd love it. Yeah, that's nice. Did you see that email I sent? Your voice is one of the most powerful regulatory tools your dog will ever have access to. Every time you greet them softly when you walk through the door. Every time you say their name with genuine affection. Every time you whisper something to them while they lie beside you, you are reaching directly into their nervous system and telling it, everything is safe. You can rest. I am here. No supplement, no calming spray, no anxiety wrap can do what your voice does when it carries real warmth. And your dog already knows the difference. They have always known. The question is whether you will be consistent enough for them to count on it. 4. Play with your dog like the game actually has stakes. Not throwing a ball whilst you checked your messages. Not tossing a toy in their general direction. Actually played. Fully present, fully engaged, making the game feel real. Because there is a difference between keeping your dog entertained and actually fulfilling them. Every breed, from the smallest terrier to the largest working dog, carries a prey drive, a chase drive, a retrieve drive. These are not behavioral quirks. They are biological imperatives. And when those drives never get to express themselves in a meaningful way, the energy does not disappear. It finds another outlet. A study published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that dogs with insufficient interactive play showed significantly elevated rates of... These are not bad dogs. They are unfulfilled dogs. Real play means you move. You make the toy unpredictable. You let the game build. Slow movement, a pause, a sudden burst of energy.
You let your dog win sometimes. You let them grab the toy and feel the satisfaction of the catch.
And you build in a cool down at the end. A few moments of calm that let their nervous system come back down from the arousal of the game. That sequence, the build, the chase, the catch, the release, is not recreation to your dog. It is the ritual that confirms their identity. It is the experience that tells their brain, I am capable. I am alive. I am seen. And when you are the one on the other end of that game, fully present, making it real. Your dog does not just see playtime. They see you as the one who understands what they are made of. That is a different level of bond than any amount of passive affection can create. 5. Give your dog a space that is completely theirs. Does your dog have a place they go when the world gets to be too much? Not a crate you shut them in. A place they chose. A corner they return to. A spot where no one bothers them, no one calls them, no one expects anything from them. If your answer is no, your dog has been living without something essential.
Dogs are social animals who also require withdrawal.
The ability to move away from stimulation, from noise, from activity, from interaction, and enter of genuine rest. A study published in the journal Animals found that dogs provided with a dedicated, owner-respected retreat space showed significantly lower indicators of chronic stress compared to dogs in homes where no such space existed. And the key word in that finding is owner-respected. The space only works if the humans in the house understand that when the dog goes there, they are not to be disturbed. Not called, not followed, not pulled back into the social world until they choose to return. This is where most owners get it wrong without meaning to. They give the dog a bed in the corner and then call them off it 30 seconds later. They reach down to pet the dog the moment the dog lies down. And every single one of those interruptions teaches the dog the same thing. There is no place in this home where I am truly safe to rest. A dog who cannot genuinely rest cannot genuinely recover. A dog who cannot recover accumulates stress. And accumulated stress expresses itself in ways that look from the outside like a need that has never been met. Give your dog a place. Let them find it on their own terms. And when they go there, leave them entirely alone. Because to your dog, that space is not just a corner. 6. Stay still when your dog chooses to rest against you. You know the moment. You sit down and your dog slowly, deliberately walks over, circles once, and presses their body against yours. Laughing. It's the best feeling. Your arm goes numb. Whatever you were doing becomes impossible, and you do not move. Most people treat this as a funny inconvenience, a sweet story to tell.